What's up, everybody? Welcome to what everyone's been waiting for. We took last week off, the 10th edition of Beers on Heads podcast. JJ, do you think we make it this far?
No, I didn't think double digits was really possible considering like our attention spans and like our motivation for life in general. I didn't think 10 was possible.
What about you, Steve? Are you happy to be here? Or are you just kind of over it already?
I'm very much over it. I want.
I mean, I tend to agree. Speaking of being over it, the only reason we still have this segment is because the only person that cares about it is JJ, so I'll let him take this over. How is the Korean baseball doing? How are my Wyverns doing?
The Korean baseball organization is going flawlessly as planned.
I saw an article the other day that your team is could be the best team in the history of the sport.
It wouldn't shock me because we are 26-11.
The Dinos?
The Dinos, the NC Dinos, Swole Daddy, and a lot of them.
Not the I thought it was the Dinos.
Well, I had a few slip. When I get drunk, I call them the Dinos.
Oh, okay.
And so that's on me.
That's actually kind of more badass to be the Dinos.
You know.
Yeah, it's not Dino from the Rat Pack.
Do you know any players on the team yet?
Plead the fifth.
Dean Martin.
All right. How's Will's team doing?
Okay, so like I said, NC Dinos 26-11 first place. Kia Tigers, they are fighting for a playoff spot right now. They are 21-17.
The 5-team playoff.
There is they are 21-17. So there is you guys have been holding your ground, even picked up a game or two up on 500, but you're now in fifth. And you are one game up on being knocked out of the playoffs.
Somebody gone off.
Yeah, there's been a few teams go off. The LG Twins are only a game and a half back of the NC Dinos. They're 25-13.
Should have gone with Life is Good there.
Yeah, life is good for them. Okay. All right, so the KT Wiz are next up. 16-22. You guys really don't have much of a shot. Let's see here. I mean, y'all two, I don't know what you guys are thinking on these teams, honestly.
Because badass. They're mini dragons. They're like the...
Well, when you pick these teams like a dumbass, you thought it was a full-size dragon, and then a week later, you realized that it was the size of approximately of a football.
Yeah, but then I thought that was cool. It's like a mini golden retriever. Those are better anyway.
Mini golden retrievers are better.
Yeah.
But
is that
not be as good as baseball?
Are teacup golden retrievers an actual thing?
Sure.
Maybe.
I don't know. I know many golden doodles are.
Yeah, that's true. So there's got to be a mini retriever.
One would surmise from that. So KT Wiz are 16-22. The SK Wyverns are 12-26. Not in last place though. You're 3.5 games up on last place. And I'll tell you why. The Hanwha Eagles had a stretch of 2 weeks without winning. They went, or 2.5 weeks. They went on a 14-game losing streak.
More like Hanwha.
God damn it, Pete. Okay. Thank you, Dustin. Okay. What's frustrating for me, Pete, is don't talk about Mau Mau. Rest in peace, that beautiful soul.
Yeah.
I gave you a golden goose 3 weeks ago, and I was like, I'll give you anyone not in the top 3, and you refused.
It's because I don't care.
You should. This is a lie. Ooh, by the way, I saw a T-shirt online that I am very close to buying with each passing day. It says Dino Dongs.
That's badass, dude. I like that a lot.
Yeah, it's only $25. I don't know if that's in the Chinese or Korean currency, which I'm not fully aware of.
It could end up being $1 billion. We have no idea.
Or it could be 5 cents. I don't know which way the markets go.
I don't know how you could even pay with that type of money online.
Bitcoin.
And you have Bitcoin? You were an early investor in Bitcoin?
Fuck no.
Yeah, you're not going to figure that out. But it's a good shirt to dream of. Anyway, did you see that nerdy ass Mr. Fauci said that there wasn't going to be any football? I, of course, did. And I thought that was ridiculous because he doesn't understand how much money is involved in not having a football season. That's going to happen, right?
You could say that, yeah. You could say that there's a nuclear bomb inside every SEC stadium that could go off at any second, and you'd still pull 90,000 in each, except for Vanderbilt.
Except for Vanderbilt. Yeah. Do you know the top 3 biggest stadiums in the SEC?
Tennessee, Texas A&M, Alabama.
No, it's LSU.
Fuck.
No, that was close though. But anyway, yeah. So not even that, but even the NFL, and I mean, the cases are rising in Arkansas, but our governor doesn't seem to care. Like, the life in general has just been pretty much normal. So I feel like if anything's happening, it's just you can't shut it back down again. You can't stop the ball from rolling. Like, it's gonna keep on going, and football is gonna be the big thing that it's like we're back. You know what I'm saying? What about you, Sneed?
I just think that Fauci's a fucking nerd, and that's the only thing I have to add. You said that initially, but I just wanted to emphasize it.
He's a party pooper.
You could stuff him in a locker in about 3 seconds.
Dude, like a mini locker, like a little mini golden retriever locker.
What are you doing with golden retrievers this week? Did you get one?
No, I want one though. I had one, but my ex-girlfriend took it.
Do you need me to go get that back for you?
No, it's okay, man. I'm over it. I think.
I don't think you are. You look pretty dejected right now.
Well, I didn't want you to ask about it. I
don't want you to ask about it, but you're going to keep bringing it up.
Do you have a sad sound for Pete to play?
Her name was Jeans.
It's the girlfriend or the dog?
The dog.
Okay.
Her name still is Jeans. She's still living. I see her on Snapchat. That's the only reason I still have her on Snapchat is to see
if your ex-girlfriend's name was Jeans, that could have been pretty bad.
Yeah.
They'd fucking married and her name would be Jeans Roulier.
That sounds like somebody that's like Fauci's wife is Jeans. Fauci dates a woman named Jeans for sure.
Jeans Fauci. I love it.
Speaking of names that
hasn't gotten off since 1948.
No, not even close.
Either one of them.
Except for when he knows that he's next on CNN, he's like, "Oh yeah, this is it, baby."
When he shoots
for the spank bank.
when he's trying to shoot bullets, it's just like a cloud of dust coming out of his urethra.
Probably. Speaking of names that start with a J, I was wondering if Justin's changed after the last time we saw our first in-person episode, which was episode 9. We gave Justin shit because of the way that he wears undershirts with collared shirts on top of them.
No,
have you changed at all?
Only button-ups. If they button all the way down, I wear an undershirt with them. And no, I've
Still,
not changed.
Which confuses me because I don't understand the logic. If you're going to do it with an undershirt, why wouldn't you do it with a polo shirt? At least be consistent.
No. You don't need it for just if you have 2 buttons right there.
What's the logic behind it?
I just like if I have buttons all the way down, I like to have a nice base under it.
Are you
your
a sweaty
base is your
guy?
skin.
Nah. What?
The base is your skin. Yeah, are you just like a sweaty guy?
I mean,
And,
I'm a pretty sweaty guy, but
I feel like we're all sweaty guys.
But I don't think it's the sweat that has anything to do. I just like wearing a nice undershirt with one shirt and the buttons all the way down.
So even after 3 of your friends like had an intervention with you and were like, seriously, dude, it's ridiculous. And then the rest of the internet's been trolling you for the last 2 weeks.
Name one person.
I know the internet.
0 people.
Keith Grayson.
0.
Keith Grayson.
0.
Keith Grayson's been trolling you. Yeah, I saw him. The first thing he said was, "Dude, I can't believe Justin wears under." I haven't seen him in like 2 years. First thing he said was, "I can't believe Justin wears an undershirt."
Yeah, we were at 21st Rooftop.
Don't care.
You wear a collar without a polo?
What?
What?
Yeah.
What?
Speaking of 21st, wasn't it hilarious? They're like, "All right, cover your face while you go in," and I was like, "What?" I was like, "Can I just use my shirt?" And I went like this.
Yeah.
And then like you just go like that. Like, there's obviously like they don't care at all.
Well, now you got to.
Just shit on science.
Yeah, now it's
Man, it's very
required.
favorable. And in Little
That's
Rock.
why I shaved today. I have little like prepubescent kind of like pubic.
So we got carried away here. There's some technical difficulties, but before that happened, JJ was talking about his prepubescent beard.
Yeah, I was talking about my facial hair looking like like how my pubes did when I was 13.
You remember
just
how
like,
your teeth looked when you were 13?
I took pictures every morning of them.
Yes,
God,
dude.
Jesus Christ.
I
compare later.
just wanted to see like how it progressed as time went on. But like I can't like grow like good facial hair. It's like very scraggly, and I would get caught on the mask, and it was really annoying. And then also, I think I'm going on a diet because every time I eat and have to put on a mask again, and I'm not around my toothbrush and my mouthwash, I can't believe how bad my breath smells when I start talking.
Yeah, those masks will really like reveal some stuff about your hygiene.
Yeah, I really had to take a good long look in the mirror.
I got some Listerine, and it's wonderful. It
I
was
use
gum.
mouthwash, but like if you go out and get lunch at McDonald's, I mean, shit.
What are you doing? They're going out and getting lunch at McDonald's in the pandemic. If you're going out, here's what I'll say about this. If you're going out, make it count. Do something that's like worthwhile. If you're gonna go risk.
Peter, I work for a living. I go into an office every day. I mean, I'm not gonna drive home.
Well, then why would you go into McDonald's? Just pick it up.
It's called drive-through.
Okay, well, then why are you eating with your mask on in the drive-through?
I'm not eating with my mask on the drive-through. I'm picking the food up, and then I'm taking the mask off. I'm eating, and then I put the mask on. And I talk to someone, and then my breath smells. It's not that hard of a concept here.
Well, I'm glad you're going on a diet. You sort of do need it.
Hey, you fat fuck! I probably weigh like 30 pounds less than you.
No way.
So how much
I'm
you weigh?
197.
Okay, well I got a good like 7-inch height on you.
Why do we talk about weight so much on this podcast?
Because Pete's a fat fuck.
I obviously struck a chord. JJ said he's going on a diet, and I was happy for him. I said, man, that's awesome. Obviously, you need it. And he's not. I mean, I'm rooting for you. You already look better.
Like that last little comment. I'll go with the first like.
What was the first thing I said to you? What was the first thing I said to you today when we got on the phone?
You said that my hair looked good.
Yeah, dude, that's okay. So whatever I said just now, it's even out. It's yin and yang.
No, it's not how it works.
Okay, sorry, bud. Arkansas basketball. A lot's happened in 2 weeks, including the addition of Justin Smith, who, if you have watched his YouTube video, is a high flyer. So now that you think about it, that's 10 new faces for Arkansas next year, which is a pretty incredible job by Eric Musselman. You got Justin Smith, grad transfer, Vance Jackson out of New Mexico, swingman, and then, of course, Jalen Tate, Northern Kentucky. And then you talk about the four stars, all in-state guys that you're bringing in. Connor Vanover and Bebe. That's, I think, adds up to 10. And then you got Desi Sills coming back. Reggie Chaney is obviously out now. Ethan Henderson still there. And
I'm gonna break this like I broke the Opitz news. I don't think Ethan's gonna be back.
I think there's still a role for him. I don't know if you have like sources or whatnot that are telling you that.
I don't think he's gonna be on the team next year.
Does JJ ever have sources?
No.
I had sources on Opitz.
Sources.
I had sources on Opitz.
But you had sources on Opitz, but like he didn't get drafted. So
Well, what did I say? I said I don't think he's gonna get drafted, and if he doesn't, he's coming back. He's not signing that $20,000 deal.
you called it. All right, this will be the portion of the show where you get to be right. So congratulations. But talk about basketball here. I mean, what do you think the team's going to be like next year?
I think we're gonna be like Sweet 16. Is that unreasonable to say?
No, that a lot of people are saying top 25 like off the bat. That's pretty impressive considering you got 10 new players. Is this like the new normal for Musselman, or is he going to have to start building from high school?
Honestly, it's kind of hard to see right now what his like blueprint's going to be because like the first year it was like kind of focused on more grad transfers. I think the last recruiting cycle he was really focused on the high school players, but that was probably just because we had a strong in-state crop. And then he switched back to the transfer portal for the past like 3-4 months. So it's kind of hard to tell where he's going to go with this. And I think he's trying to find a good balance. And this is no better year than this year to find out if that balance is going to work.
So Sneed, how much worser are they going to be if Isaiah Joe does not come back?
Oh, they're not going to be worser.
I know.
Worser's not a word.
That's not part of the discussion. He gets what I'm saying.
How much worse are they going to be? As a team, they're going to be better.
If Isaiah Joe doesn't come back,
Yes, they'll be fine.
Yeah, I think
they'll
we'll
be
still
better without.
I don't think you could say we'll be better.
I
Why
think
not?
So what you're saying is you don't actually mean it.
I mean,
all we had last year was Mason Jones and Isaiah Joe. We're getting guys that can score too now. Like, I think we're going to be better no matter what. It's going to be more team basketball.
Is the argument if we're going to be next year? Are we going to be better with or without Isaiah Joe?
Yeah, that's what I was asking him.
Yeah, we're not going to be.
Well, no.
If those are the two options, we're not going to be better without him.
Yeah,
But I think we're going to be
Isaiah
better than
Joe's a
last year no
first-round
matter
draft
what.
pick.
If we have Isaiah Joe or not, we're going to be better than last year.
Yes, if we're comparing to last year, we're going to be better regardless.
yes,
We're
I
better
agree. I agree with that. But I think Isaiah Joe actually does make a big difference, especially in
yeah. If Isaiah Joe comes back, absolutely, that team might be a
Final Four.
I only think that they're an NCAA tournament team regardless, but that team is probably a Sweet 16 or Elite 8 team with Isaiah Joe. I misunderstood the question. My bad. I'm not used to sports questions on this podcast. Don't act like we're a sports podcast.
I just thought it was good news. I mean, considering how well Musselman's done, I've been impressed with him so far. And going back to the point that JJ was making, that he doesn't know how he's going to build. What I like to see from him is he's going to get the best players in no matter what. Like, it doesn't matter if you have your scholarships, your 13 scholarships. If somebody better is not come knocking on the door in the portal, he'll take them and then kick somebody out, which I think is
Case in
that's
point,
awesome.
Case in point, Reggie Chaney and Justin Smith. Justin Smith was on the market and must pull them. And Chaney, who's been here 2 years now, he was like, "Sorry, man, I know you've had a scholarship for 2 years, but we don't have a spot for you anymore." We
don't know exactly if that's how it played out, but I like to think that's kind of how it went.
Yeah,
the timing was pretty telling there.
But wait, hold on. You don't keep Ethan Henderson on scholarship and not have a scholarship for Reggie.
I'm not sure about that.
Well, but
it's not they're not going to take scholarships out. That's not what I'm saying. But if he's not going to take away somebody's scholarship, he's just you're going to see the writing on the wall and you're going to transfer out. Yeah, because you're not going to play.
Yeah, it's tough,
You know what I'm
but I
saying?
mean,
It's going to be interesting to me is to see how, and I think we've talked about this probably before, but Muss doesn't really like a big rotation. It's going to be interesting to see how he handles so much talent on one team.
I think
he
the
wants
stud
more
freshman
rotation.
may get a little antsy.
I think he wants more rotation, but
The Devos of the world.
It just depends on how good they are, though. If they start to struggle a little bit, then you got to start playing the freshmen.
yeah, I think he
If
wants
not,
more rotation.
then
We just didn't have that last year. We had Mason and Isaiah. That's it.
Nah, he's always had a tight rotation. But last year he was definitely forced the hand because you couldn't play. I mean, you couldn't play Gene Talcillo because he'd just go in and in 2 seconds. It's almost all over. So you have to have him on the bench, and he was the 8th man. So you had to have a 7 or 8 man rotation. But I'm just impressed with him so far, man. And I mean, next year I think he could really take off. I agree with JJ. Sweet 16 is a possibility. I'd say they make it to the round of 32, though. I don't know if it's actually a Sweet 16 team, but.
Well, what we're not used to is I think we're good enough to be a 4 seed, and that would set us up for 2 favorable matchups going into the Sweet 16. We've never seen it higher than an 8 seed. Is that right? Maybe a 7 one year.
I mean, not in forever. Yeah, not since no one.
I mean,
I think the year. Well, no, I think the year we beat Indiana was that 7-10.
I don't remember.
That was the Eric Gordon year.
I mean, yeah. We've been a 1 before, but yeah, that was national championship year.
Well, I'm talking since we were born, or since 2000, 2001.
What were the
Yeah, but
Bobby was last year?
Yeah, something like that. But my point being is we're not we see the NCAA tournament and we think Sweet 16 is a far fetched idea because we're always sitting in that 7 to 10 range, and
it's like North Carolina.
Yeah, it's gonna be fucking tough to get to the Sweet 16 when you're a 7 through 10. If you're set up as a 4 seed, a 3 seed, you have your path to the Sweet 16, which should be incredibly manageable. We're not used to that, but if we can get those top in the top 4 lines, yeah, the march to the Sweet 16 is a lot more reasonable now than it is even in the Bobby year.
I feel like people are going to start getting restless with Musselman if he can't win in the tournament. I mean, I know it's sad to say because he's built such a great roster, and I think he's a great coach in terms of X's and O's, but you can't have this type of talent that he's bringing in, especially when you have 4 4-stars. So Like they're gonna start getting antsy if you can't win the tournament. And a big key to winning the tournament is getting that higher seed. So
yeah, I mean, it's just like Owen used to say: he built a monster, and you got to feed the monster. You know?
Yeah, I love it.
I just don't know if it's necessarily true. Like, are you talking like if he doesn't win a tournament game this year?
No. Like
It's just
3 or 4 years down the road.
That's okay,
what
then
it
yeah.
comes down to. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I mean, I know at Nevada he never did. He make it? I think a Sweet 16. Yeah. And but they were like a top 10 team, and I think they got knocked off in like the round of 32 or something. I don't want to say stuff I don't know what I'm talking about. So we'll see how that goes. But
that's what we all do. That's all we do.
Yeah.
The last thing I have on my itinerary before we do something else is JJ has a bunch of bottle caps on his dresser. Do you want to talk about that, man?
Basically what happens is, so we haven't actually Skype recorded for 3 weeks, and like I'm never at my dresser if I'm not recording, and so like and these are the ones I see. I know there's stuff like underneath books and hats and stuff because I read books sometimes.
Wow, nice.
I don't know if you knew that or not.
Yeah, you almost went to Stanford. You almost went to Harvard.
I never said Harvard. I want you to wipe your own ass and then eat it.
That's the stupidest insult I've ever heard.
Anyway,
so eat my dirty ass. Like,
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. I have 14 bottle caps that I was able to readily grab within about a 2-foot radius of me.
Well, that sounds like a problem, man. And we're all rooting for you, and we're here if you need you. You know?
Literally go fuck yourself.
Dude, I don't know why you're like coming at me today, man.
I don't know why you're coming at me.
The way I say it is nice. You just get aggressive.
You're condescending.
Yeah, I'm just poking the bear a little bit, and then obviously it works.
And then you cry. You cry when the bear bites you. When the bear bites you, you start yelling at me.
Dude, listen to yourself. No one here is getting upset besides you. No one here is raising their voice. We're all normally sitting in different areas of the world, doing our own thing in our own little boxes, happy as can be.
Usually,
and then you guys shut that down.
Maybe you guys should raise your voices. Maybe then we get something done.
I can't raise my voice. I've got neighbors. I'm sitting outside.
Like the mailbag that JJ's about to dive into.
Okay, now that fucker's out of here.
When Dad's gone, the rules change.
Yeah, when you know, what's the saying? I forget. Whatever.
When the parents play, the kids will play.
The freaks come out at night.
At night.
That was a good hype video.
We're gonna get demonetized for that. Sorry.
What was a good hype video?
The freaks come out at night when we used that. Arkansas used that. They had, I don't know. It's like some weightlifting.
We're talking about two different freaks come out at night.
That was a Herbert thing. That was
when the lights come on, the freaks come out.
Yeah. So
Arkansas made a hype video.
my other friend Jacob and I were gonna make T-shirts because the saying was when the sun goes down, the lights come up and the freaks come out. We were gonna make T-shirts that said, "When the sun comes up, the beers go down and the freaks come out."
That would have been good. Okay. All right. So let's get to the point here. We Pete had to peace out. I don't know if we're gonna stitch this before or after mailbag, but Pete had to peace out after mailbag, and so we're playing Sink or Swim right now. Everyone's new favorite game that we haven't played for 2 weeks because Pete was a little cocksucker last week. Justin, what's our topic this week? Are we just doing general trivia again?
Yeah, I'm just on some random trivia. Some sports, some not. Some music.
I love it. I mean, last time we didn't have any sports. We had like, what sport does Roger Federer play?
Yeah,
so maybe something a little better than that. Okay. Y'all know the rules by now. If you don't, you'll catch on pretty damn quick. Me and Will drink a shit ton, and we try to guess right answers. So, are you ready?
Hell yeah! Damn.
I get it every fucking time.
The hell are we? Hey, flam,
bam. Oh, this by damn. Okay.
Ready?
All right.
Set, go. Handsome Dan is a bulldog that serves as the mascot for which university sports team?
What do you say?
Baylor.
No, I said Butler.
Oh, no, it's not Butler either.
Handsome Dan is Georgia.
No, that's ugly.
Mississippi State.
Mississippi State, is it?
I'm gonna fucking like beat my brains against a fucking wall when you tell me this. Handsome Dan is a bulldog who fucking. What the fuck?
Yale.
Oh god damn! I knew that. Jesus fuck.
Oh my god.
Okay, next question.
I don't know this one, so good luck. Ready, set, go. Cats in the Cradle is a 1974 folk rock song by what songwriter?
Cat Stevens.
Norm Greenbaum.
Starting off good. Harry Chapin.
I wouldn't have.
I knew
gotten that. Actually, I know that song. I didn't know who.
I know the song now that I think about it, but I did not know who sang it.
Cradle and the silver spoon.
I actually have a story.
Okay.
I have a funny story about that one time when I got mad at my dad that I'll tell y'all off air.
Jesus fuck. I'm good.
Okay. Ready, set, go. Mary Mallon was famously an asymptomatic carrier of what disease?
COVID-19.
Typhoid
SARS.
fever.
What fever?
Typhoid fever.
This is bad.
I'm gonna have to. You said I didn't need that much.
I didn't know we'd be asked about asymptomatic fucking
Carriers
symptoms.
of disease.
Yeah.
Okay, ready, set, go. Whistler Blackcomb is a popular ski resort in what country?
North Korea.
Netherlands. Sweden. Norway.
I don't know what you said.
Luxembourg. Germany.
It's Canada.
God damn it.
This is so bad.
This is going well.
We're playing a 3 this time.
Oh, fuck you. We're playing to 5.
Okay. Released. Oh, ready, set, go. In 1998, Kokomo is sung by what American rock band?
Choice.
JJ got it.
No!
I definitely did.
Yeah.
It wasn't close. No, that wasn't close. What are you listening to?
We said it at the exact same time. I'm watching you.
No,
No, it was JJ. It may be your internet connection.
All right, 1-0 JJ.
Ready, set, go. What former NBA player appeared in a Bruce Lee movie?
Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
JJ got it. What movie was it?
Oh, I watched the documentary too. It wasn't House of Flying Daggers. It was like fucking Fight House or something.
The Game of Death.
Game of Death.
All right. Periodic table question.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Oh, this is my forte.
Ready, set, go. Lead is a chemical element with a symbol of what on the periodic table?
PB.
JJ got it.
3.
This might be a quick sweep. What is it? 2-0, 3-0, 2-0,
3. It's 3.
3. Oh, okay.
Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, lead, and what was the third one? What was the first one I got?
The Beach Boys. Okay, here's one you might know. Ready, set, go. Chunk was a character in which 1985 movie about a group of young misfits looking for lost treasure?
Goonies.
I've never seen the Goonies.
I haven't either, but I just kind of figured.
4-0. Okay.
God,
This is a pretty easy one. Ready, set,
Jesus fuck.
go. From 1965 to 1973, Dick Butkus played on what team?
Chicago Bears.
Will got one. Fine.
There you go. There he goes.
Don't call it a comeback.
4-1. All right.
I'm only just making him drink
It's
more.
actually
Like my
3.
channel.
Or
And it's not 3. It's when you listen back, Will. It's not close.
yeah.
Oh, he's already sassy. He's drunk. Come on, boys. Let's go. Finish.
Ready,
Shit.
set, go. What animal was the sheriff of Nottingham in Disney's Robin Hood?
Fox?
Close.
Whoa, no. Wolf?
What the
There
fuck
you
is
go.
close to a fox? Oh, a wolf. Okay.
Wolf is close. You were scared to say it.
All right.
4-2.
4-2.
Okay, here we go. Ready, set, go. A stroopwafel is a wafer cookie that originated in which European
Germany.
country?
What the fuck?
Not Belgium? What?
A stroopwafel? Hungary. Belarus.
It's the Netherlands.
I've got to get more alcohol. Ace is the place with the helpful hardware, folks.
Okay.
Why? Okay.
This episode of Beers on Heads is not brought to you by Ace.
Thank
All
you,
right.
Will, for clarifying that.
Ready?
Wait, no! Row your boat gently down the stream.
What is going on in your brain right now?
Ready.
No.
It's
I've got to screw my koozie on and
My God.
Go. Tina Fey created which popular satirical sitcom television series that aired from 2006 to 2013?
Parks and Rec.
30 Rock.
Fuck!
Yeah. It's 4-3 now?
Yeah.
Oh, shit. Okay. All right. Ready, set, go. What consumer electronic and video game company founded in 1889 originally produced playing cards?
EA.
Parker Brothers.
Walker Brothers? That's a
Parker. Hasbro?
saga. I don't know.
Nintendo.
Playing cards?
Yep.
Okay.
Unless this trivia website's wrong.
I don't know where you're getting these facts from.
Okay, here we go. Ready, set, go. Norway is responsible for introducing what fish for raw consumption in Japan?
Sushi.
Tilapia.
He said sushi? That's what type of fish is it made out of?
Salmon. 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 Salmon.
Oh, shit. I meant, right, it's salmon.
Whoa.
Wait, do we count that?
No.
Absolutely, we count that.
You don't. You get one fucking guess.
If you get it right on a,
Yes, that fucking counts. Stop that.
that's not true.
We always played that way.
That is very much not true. Roll
Yes, take
roll
that.
tape. This is where you go to a flashback.
We've
And-
counted them before.
Pardon?
I said we have counted them before if they were.
All right, 4-4.
Four-
I send a protest now. I'm gonna win anyway. Fuck you.
Oh, God. Oh, this is a pretty... Okay. Ready, set, go. In 1982, Bill Murray appeared in what American late-night talk show as its first ever guest?
The Tonight Show, Jay Leno.
Here?
1982.
David Letterman.
No. That was a tie.
What?
The same fucking time.
What?
We said it at the same time. I said Letterman the same time he said Letterman.
I never heard you say Letterman.
You also can't have your second guess before I have my fucking first guess. Number one. Number two. That was.
Whoa.
Let's roll the tape. Roll the fucking tape. That's two.
Do you want to go one more for good measure? We'll count that one as a tie.
AJ wants to have a cheap win. That's fine.
A cheap win's still a win. Let's go, baby. Roll it.
Ready, set, go. What musical is based on the memoir of Maria von Trapp?
Sound music.
Y'all both got that. Y'all both got it.
I was right. I was first.
Y'all both got it. I'm pretty sure that was a
Jesus
tie.
Christ, JJ.
I was first.
That was a tie. That one I heard both at the same time. All right, this is a pretty easy one. This is going to be fast. Ready, set, go. What is the name of the professional ice hockey team based in Toronto, Canada?
Bleeps.
Oh.
Ugh.
And it's over.
You want me to win by 2, Will?
No, you won by 1.
Do you want me to win by 2?
No, I mean I got Letterman in, but whatever.
All right. So before we get to the mailbag, Sneed, what did your grandma just tell you?
Quote, man, you're drinking.
That's hilarious.
Was that a question or a statement? Like, man, you're drinking? Or like, man, you're drinking?
Oh, it's man, you're drinking is the way I interpret it.
She's a strong Southern Baptist ex-alcoholic that doesn't drink.
That
Was
answers
she
my
a
question.
Baptist while she was an alcoholic?
No.
Okay.
That
pretty.
That makes one Baptist.
Yes.
I love you.
No, I love you too, Will's grandma.
Okay.
All right.
Well, I was not talking to you. Okay.
Do it again.
Mailbag time, bitches.
Nice, dude.
That's
So,
two-
mine sisters?
huh?
Huh?
That's 2 in a row for me.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Would you rather go 1 year without sports, but you'll win 2 national titles, any sport, or sports start tomorrow, but no titles for 5 years?
Whoa.
I'd do the no sports for a year.
5 years. I've gone so long with title.
That's actually a tough question for me.
Well, listen, has any of you guys had a team that you root for win a Super Bowl?
St. Louis Blues 2019 Stanley Cup champions.
Green Bay
Sure,
Packers, 2010, 2011.
As a Titans, Grizzlies, Arkansas, and Predators fan, that's never happened for me, so I would gladly take a year off just because I don't think it would ever happen unless I was guaranteed 2 titles. Because they're never going to win. None of them.
I mean, I was looking at it through the scope of only Arkansas. I guess I wasn't looking at it through the scope of like the Cardinals, the Blues.
Well, still, yeah.
It wouldn't really change my answer much because those are like the Arkansas is a team that like across the board that I probably care about the most.
Right.
What I'm saying is I've never won anything, so even if it is Arkansas, I'll freaking take it.
Like, give me a year off of sports and we get to win back-to-back national champions in football or basketball, or we get to win a national championship in the same year in football and basketball. Shit, yeah, give that to me.
I don't know. I would just 365 more days without any sports.
All you gotta do is survive.
I don't think I can.
Well, if that's the case, then I would rather you pick the one where you survive. But I'm like,
I would rather you.
Think about this.
Okay.
I don't want to bring up the glory days, but went to high school at Batesville. We went to state championship,
here we go.
and we lost every single state championship. And seeing the look of pure ecstasy on everyone's face when they win something like that, I want that so bad in my life. That's why I still. Maybe if it happens to me, I'll stop watching sports because that's all I'm chasing.
You know what else?
Ecstasy. I've never looked.
Yeah, you know what else can give you the look of pure ecstasy?
Ecstasy.
Ecstasy, yes.
Yeah, well, I mean, I've tried. It's not the same. I don't know. All right, what's the next one?
Wait, I didn't get an answer.
I said, yeah, dude, give me national titles. I'll take
Well,
it.
I didn't get an answer.
Oh, give an answer then. Sorry.
I'm kind of split on it, but I'm just gonna go. I'm gonna take the 2 titles. I think I honestly, gun to my head, I could probably go a year without sports. Because honestly, the only like bad thing about the past 3 months for me with sports is like the MLB like tickling my balls like every like 2 days. Like, oh, we're gonna be back. Oh, we're gonna be back. Nope. Now I just get blue balls and get frustrated.
Yeah, you see today.
I'm on edge.
Who cares?
Get the
about
MLBPA.
baseball?
The MLBPA, the owner. Fuck. Oh my god. I don't even get me started on that. All right, Sean. Once again, my man. He prefaces it with, I don't know if Pete can keep up with this because he's dumb and fat. But what's your SEC starting 9? So we're gonna condense this. That's probably gonna take a while. 1 outfielder, 1 middle infielder, a pitcher. I don't know. How you guys want to do that?
Sure. 1
Okay.
infielder, 1 outfielder, and a pitcher. Is it this year?
Doesn't specify.
Kumar Rocker, Heston Kjerstad, Jake Mangum. I went. There you go.
Where,
I did the last 2 years.
What's the time frame we're going here? Is it this year?
I did the last 2. This year doesn't count. There was 16 games.
That's true.
So I went
That's
the last year.
William?
It's been so long since I've seen a sport.
Yeah.
Man, you're drinking.
I can't think of an SEC baseball player right now to save my fucking life.
Let me try to think.
It's
Yeah, I
always-
know. Like, I'm not fresh on this at all. Pitcher-wise, it's hard. I mean, Isaiah Campbell last year was an absolute fucking stud.
That was 2 years ago.
Oh yeah, 2 years ago. Because I'm not necessarily counting this year.
Sure.
So you took Heston. I'm gonna go. So I don't want to copy answers. Outfield. Let me think about that one. Let's go with. Jesus, I guess I don't know many other SEC outfielders that don't play for Arkansas. God, I didn't really realize that.
Baseball is that one sport where you really just only care about what's going on in your whole life.
Yeah. Man, I don't know.
I think I've got mine.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
Blaine Knight.
Well, that was 3 years ago.
Well, I
Just
thought
give it to-
All right, I'll give you Blaine.
you're not gonna. My next one's way longer than 3 years ago. Tanner English.
So, Sean, who's the real dumbass here?
Tanner English was the
You
fastest
didn't call me
player
dumbass. That was me.
that you didn't know.
Oh,
And what
thanks
was
for listening.
what's Mulkey's son's name?
Kramer Robertson.
Jimmy Kramer. I went with one dude I love and 2 dudes that annoyed the shit out
If
of me.
we're going back that far, I'm going to take Benny for the outfield. And then infield, we'll go with Briggs.
Yeah. Yeah, that's not
I
bad.
actually hate my team. I just wanted to come up with names that I could.
It's not
Jackson
even a
for 'em
team.
all.
But I'll say
Harrison
this:
Bader.
all-time like club guy. I'll take Curtis Washington Jr. Just clubhouse guy.
Clubhouse guy, I would go.
Or Opitz. Opitz seems like he's a good clubhouse guy.
Oh, what was that dude's name that played for us not too long ago? Bare hand hitter, Hunter.
Oh, Chase Gates.
Hunter Wilson.
Chase Gates.
Hunter Wilson.
Yeah.
Oh, Hunter Wilson. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
The Cowboy.
Me, Rick Numora.
I thought of Rick.
Rick
Okay. All right. So question number 3. This one's from my own ego. What's it like being Twitter famous in Northwest Arkansas and also JJ's? I'll tell you, buddy. It's pretty great. I mean, I fire off pretty bad tweets consistently, and getting 50 likes on shitty tweets feels really good. And so I just keep putting out shitty tweets. JJ's, I haven't really experienced that yet.
Oh, you've never been recognized at JJ's? That's sad.
Yeah.
I mean, whoa, let's be clear here.
I've been recognized at JJ's.
Let's be clear here. Since the quarantine started, I've been recognized at JJ's.
Mm-hmm.
They had me on stage to do the fucking banner ceremony.
Mm-hmm.
I'm talking post when I gave up Barstool. I haven't been able to go out and hit JJ's hard on Dixon. I've been able to just fucking hang out there once or twice.
That's a good question that they asked you, considering that I have more Twitter followers than both of you, and I've been famous for longer. So, yeah, it's actually really nice to get recognized.
Whoa. You've not been famous for longer. Fuck off.
None of you are famous.
I'm not saying I'm famous, but if we're talking fame, then I have more Twitter followers than JJ.
And we all famous.
That's what you're talking about.
Hey, Justin, fuck you.
I gotta bring y'all back down to earth.
Yeah. Well, anything else on the mailbag?
No, that's it. Oh, there's one more. What was your question, Will?
Oh, could you and I beat Jason Duffner and Charles Barkley in a two-man scramble?
Absolutely not, dude.
Shot.
That was such a sad answer.
I mean, no. The question is, like, could basically just take Barkley off the board.
No, alternate shot. Not best
alternate shot. No, we still can. Duff would get out of Bark's shit enough to beat us by like probably 5 holes.
Yeah, I agree.
Like, we may be able to sneak out a shot here if like here and there if like Barkley like absolutely trashes one, maybe. So I'm gonna say we may win 2 strokes total that day, 3 strokes. But Duff, I mean, he's a professional golfer. Will, like, we're not gonna gain any strokes on him ever.
I got a question.
One round of shitty golf in 2 years, and I think I'm a good golfer.
I got one question. Don't you guys think things go like a little more smooth when I'm hosting the show?
No.
All
right, guys. Thank
I
you
do
for
not.
tuning in to episode 10 of the Beers on Heads podcast. It was a good one. You boys are the best.
Pete, get the fuck out. Leave.
Yeah, I know.
Fuck
All
you,
right,
Pete.
you guys have fun out doing the drinking game. Guys, it's all right. I'll see you guys. All right. Thanks.